good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Dima, I'm a piano music. As we all know, Tariq, Nasheed, and Myron have been sort of going back and forth on X, formerly Twitter. And this can be characterized as a little bit of a back and forth based on tweets. It's nothing really personal, but the debate is about, African-American racism, and Tariq Nasheed had a debate with Myron in which Myron was thoroughly defeated, and that made Myron want to ask for another shot. And unfortunately for him, he was told no unless he wants to pay some money to do it all over again. But stop the show. That's not even the main issue. See, Tariq Nasheed has been complaining about something happening on X. Now, ever since Elon Musk purchased X, I have noticed more prominent African-American social media personalities complaining about the level of racism towards African-Americans or black people. Just look at this particular situation that Tariq is talking about. June 18th, 2024, he says, these accounts are allowed to fester on Twitter. Now, this was a particular account that says, kill all N-words, right? We have to blur that out. And the KKK monkey will blur out the N-word again. And of course, it has the Confederate flag. Now, Dr. Umar's burner account says this: the grassroots had to assist in even getting this removed. It's time we have an honest conversation about Elon Musk and what his algorithm flags, right? Now, look at this also. This person is replying to Tariq Nasheed, cheap ass N-word. Another person goes, of course you do, because you're a pathetic little N-word. Another person goes, F these N-words. Another person goes, blacks make up 13% of the population, but I know you N-words don't understand what per capita means. Another person goes, N-word. So that is what Tariq Nasheed has been dealing with. And to be fair, I don't know the race of these people who are saying the N-word. Could be black people, could be white people, could be people who are non-black, but I'm assuming they're non-black and most likely white, all right? However, there is another person that's saying the N-word too, and Tariq Nasheed wasn't happy about it.
I want to talk about this Manosphere thing. Andrew Tate, he's trending right now. And for the last couple of days, he's really been hopping on Twitter, just really using the N-word with the hard ER. He denigrated Juneteenth, saying this is a ratchet N-word holiday. And so he's really signal boosting messages to the alt-right and the white supremacists, and people are really looking at him side-eyed. 50 Cent tweeted something about him today. Like, who is this white boy? And everybody jumped in. Well, he's not white. His dad is black, and whoop-de-whoop. And that's the thing that we have to really look at when it comes to some of these Manosphere guys.
Now, Tariq Nasheed recently checked Andrew Tate for using the N-word. And you really ain't white, so you self-spewing, self-deprecating, anti-black troll babble to earn brownie points from white supremacists will never bring you closer to genetic whiteness. This is after Andrew Tate says this: Juneteenth isn't a real holiday, it's ratchet N-word BS. But this is something that Andrew Tate finds himself doing a lot on X, formerly Twitter. We can see some of the whites doing something like this that are racist. Well, I really can't see it, but okay, we understand that they can do it. But Andrew Tate is half black. His father's name was Emory Tate. In fact, Andrew Tate's real first name is Emory Tate. So with that, you would feel he would have some respect for his black father. But that's simply not the case. And I'm gonna tell you who else found out about what Andrew Tate has been saying. Can I get a ta-ta-ta sound effect? That is 50 Cent. Now, Andrew Tate, again, said, shut up N-word to somebody on Twitter. And 50 Cent says, who letting this white boy talk? LOL. Fast forward! Now, Tariq Nasheed addresses the situation with Andrew Tate and a lot of these guys who are non-black. Let's take a listen.
And a lot of them tried to get down with the alt-right, but they were somewhat rejected. What's this guy? Mark, what's that surname guy? I think he was a part of that whole pickup artist thing, and he became one of these alt-right types. A lot of these white boys became a part of the alt-right. I know Roosh V, he tried to get clicked in with the alt-right. He was one of these pickup artist dudes who stole so much of my stuff, but he got rejected because he's like Middle Eastern or something like that. So they wouldn't really let him in. You understand? Look at Myron. Myron's the little musty Sudanese dude who he identifies as white, but he's not. They don't let him all the way in. They just let him be a mascot. So this is why they always try to double down on this anti-blackness. Look at Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, he's one of these guys who was almost white. Because when you look at him, you think he might be white. You understand? He was almost white, but those black genes, that black dad or black granddad, stopped him from being white. So now the anger and vitriol is towards the black community. Damn you guys. I could have been white if it weren't for you guys and your black genes messing it up for me. So that's why it's always, he's hopping online, yelling the N-word and talking crazy. You got to watch these guys and see where this stuff is coming from. This is why I love the delineation movement, because some of these people who have a little melanin, we think that we're supposed to embrace them because they got a little melanin. No, we got to see what people's backgrounds are. We got to see what their mindsets are.
Now, this is important because a lot of these people, Sneeko, Tommy, Donovan Sharp, Andrew Tate, Myron, some of these people are never even close to being white at all, okay? But they're spewing this self-hatred rhetoric towards the African-American community, and I believe Tariq is right when he says, Andrew Tate, he looks white. I thought he was white, but white people know he'll never really be white, so his attitude towards the black community is what it is. But this is what's going to continue to happen now. The white supremacists don't need to say anything anymore. As long as you get a Tommy to say it, a Donovan to say it, a Sneeko to say it, the Fresh and Fit to say it, it's gonna be okay. But what these guys don't know is they're being used as crash dummies. You see, none of these guys, and many of these guys before, had some connection to the black community. Tommy was the most successful and made the most money and had the most independence when he had a black audience, when he was doing content for the black community. That's when he was the most successful. Now, Tommy doing all this sort of same thing that Andrew Tate is doing, my question is this, where has it gotten him? When I first found Donovan Sharp, he was doing fairly well in the black manosphere. Look at him now. He has so much to say about black people, but look at his white fan base. Not even there to support him. Fresh and Fit. These are the same guys who are literally begging for $35 a month. The same non-black audience that they felt like loved them. Okay? Candace Owens, the rest is history. Donovan Sharp, again, I already mentioned him. Completely dusty. They're getting nothing out of this buffoonery, guys. Nothing out of this clown behavior are they receiving. In fact, they had more when they were dealing with the blacks, except for Candace Owens. So I want to tell you guys one thing. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have what I have. Black men all across America that showed me it was okay to work with other black men. Black men from all across the country that showed me it was okay to want to collaborate with black people. That's your livelihood. And see, I really wish that everybody could experience that, but I know that they can't. But man, has it changed my life. If it wasn't for you guys, I would be doing something different. I would most likely be in the hospital as a physician, something in the healthcare industry. But because of my group and the opportunity within my group to produce content for my group, I can do more now, more than I've ever would have been able to do in the hospital. But see, Donovan Sharp doesn't want to realize that in the community. Andrew Tate is ashamed of being half black. Look at how he talks, all right? We already know about Candace Owens, Candace Sellout Owens, and some of the other guys out here. Sneeko, who's part Haitian, by the way. And what do they get for all of that selling out? You get to be disrespected. No one will ever take a group seriously that doesn't love their community. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, use for the bell. We're out.